as you can see, has some lovely sequins. Just before Christmas at home in London, and in one of them I wore this one. It's I will never forget it. Okay, so this is experimentation day. I done this sleeve, and I found this binding. I'm just recording here with my best new friend. This is where I have arrived to. I made the sleeve a lot wider, and look at what I've done. I didn't break one, but I broke two of the needles. This is my normal jumper pattern, and I'm thinking I'm going to extend it to give it like a longer sleeve because it's already quite a drop shoulder. So give it a longer sleeve, and then I have marked to where the sleeve should be going. I might actually have like a Japanese kimono style of sleeves, and a different color, like a different color block. I'm still to decide what to do there. But this is the jumper I'm going to be cutting front and back. And I might or might not use the same fabric for the sleeves. So I also thrifted this. This is more like t-shirt weight. It has this nice feel inside. It's more t-shirt outside, but a little bit like a t-shirt inside. I don't know how to explain it, but it is a little bit lighter and white. But I like it, so I am mixing it up with this, which is the top. I want to create a pattern that I could have a good giggle with the patchwork and everything on the sleeves. So until I'm happy with the shape, yeah, let's put this sleeve together and see what it looks like. Okay, so this is experimentation day. I done this sleeve, and I found this binding. I'm gonna put this one on the sleeve and this one on the bottom to do like a proper sweatshirt. I still would like to do longer drop, and I did clip it here. I need to fix that, but I would like to do a longer here and the sleeve shorter and wider. So I'm still working on that, and also I'm thinking of a way of embellish them. So I'm gonna finish this one because I know me. I'm just recording here with my best new friend. Yeah, I'm gonna finish this one because I know me, and if I don't do it now, I would probably just put it in the pile and not finish it. So I'm gonna finish that one, but I have a really nice idea for the next one. Let's see. Let's see what you think. So I said I was gonna finish it before I move on. I haven't finished it yet. I need to do the neckline, but I added the waistband. I did a quite a loose one. I didn't want it to be like really cinched. And on the other hand, I cinched the cuffs quite a bit. I like the sleeves. Let me show you. I like the sleeves, but I have a different idea of what I want to make with this. I still, in terms of how much is a nice, comfortable sweatshirt. I mean, this morning, this was just a pile of, how you call it? Little coupons, they call here. So here in the shops, when they sell like only like 1.5 meters or so of fabric, I think they call it coupons. So there was a meter of this, 1 meter and a bit. It was like a scrap place where you can go and get all sorts of materials for sewing, for crafts. I'll put the link below. It's in Harlem. So yes, it's a nice sweatshirt, but I want to elevate this idea. I have this idea of making a sweatshirt that is a little bit more high-end. I have some colors and some trimmings that I want to put together. So I'm going to experiment with this. I'm still going to finish this one because, you know, it's all blue and green, and I absolutely love blue and green. So this is my new sweatshirt, but it's not exactly what I wanted to achieve. So let me crack on with the next evolution of this top sweatshirt. Okay, I finished it. I've been a good girl. I finished with the different cuffs, the different, I actually put quite a loose ribbing at the bottom because I didn't really want it to be all cinched, and I probably did it too loose now. So this one might be a little bit too tight. This one might be a little bit too loose. But I'm done with it because now I want to go to the one that I have really been thinking about. And I bought some new gray sweatshirt. This is the same type of sweatshirt that I did my partner's anime patchwork sweatshirt, and it's a really, really good quality, and I loved it. So I went and I bought myself a couple of meters. The reason why I bought this gray is because I have this beautiful trimming that I thrifted quite a while back. As you can see, has some lovely sequins, and I'm thinking of stitching it. The only thing is I don't quite understand is why it's coming undone so much. I've never dealing with this sort of thing. I guess it's going inside the seam, and so you're not supposed to see it. But the way I'm working, I'm gonna work with it. Okay, the idea is to maybe fold the edge and stitch it down and create a kind of a patchwork on the sleeves. So the idea would be to make the sleeves going back to straight and make it a much bigger square kind of a sleeve, like a more like a kimono, Japanese kimono, like a much more square. And in there, have fun with the trimming. In my head, it looks really, really nice. I mean, it's no point for me to draw it because it is quite organic. I just go ahead and I stitch the trimming however I want. It's not going to be like all striped. Or I quite like to cut and do things. Obviously, I need to be careful with sequins and the sewing machine. I don't want it to break anything. But yeah, I'm thinking that might look really nice. And then I'm going to do the sleeves first. And then I might even put some of it in the front or the shoulder, one of the shoulders, like almost like it's coming from the shoulder into the sleeve. And I'm actually even thinking of making like a shorter sleeve, so making this top more like a vest, like a really thick vest. It's more like making it like a layering piece, and this one kind of goes on top of whatever blouse or top or whatever you might have. So that's the idea. This is where I have arrived to. I made the sleeve a lot wider and boxier, hopefully. And what I've done is I cut the little bits of the lace. See, the lace have this little bit of tulle, I guess, from this stitching here. Can you see that stitching there? So from that stitching, I cut it off. And I place these three here. I'm gonna top stitch them onto the sleeve and kind of close the sleeve and see what it looks like. I might want to put a couple of them standing like vertically. I don't know yet. So I'm gonna top stitch this one and see where I am. I've already sewn the first sleeve, but I just want to show you that I've done like 3 kind of stripes, but you know, here, there, and whatever. They're really nice sequins because they are shiny, but it's not crazy shiny. Right, let me put it together and I should be done. I kind of wish I did it even wider. I think I might still change it, the pattern again, and make it wider. It's quite late in the evening now, and I basically just put it together. But I'm still not happy. I mean, I think the sleeves are lovely. I'll try it in a bit. Maybe tomorrow. It's quite late now in the evening. But I absolutely love the sleeves. But I'm not sure what I want to do with them. I don't know if I like them like this or I'm gonna try to make them into puff bag sleeves. I don't know if I should have done a little bit shorter and make them wider. I'm still not happy. I think it looks beautiful, but I'm still working on it. Yeah, I also did the neckline a little bit smaller. I'm just gonna put the bias tape on here. And think about how I want to finish the sleeves. yeah, it's a good day's work. The only reason why I'm here is because I want this in the background. I'm always squished down into this corner. I was looking at all the clips that I've made yesterday about the sweatshirts, and I realized I just started sewing and I didn't say hello and I didn't say anything. For last week, I made my last video. I made a whole bunch of sweaters, upcycles, and I was really inspired because, I mean, it is extremely warm in the Netherlands, but this time of the year, really. But it is kind of turning into sweater weather. And I thought I'm just going to be making a whole bunch of them. Some of them upcycle, and some of them I wanted to make them a little bit more luxurious. And my point is that I do upcycle everything. So I upcycle clothing that I buy in thrift stores, but I also upcycle fabrics and treatments that I pick up from second-hand places and thrift stores, flea markets, whatever. I have quite a bit of collection. And I also have bit and pieces from myself, from things I've kept for years, that the only reason why I kept them is because they were beautiful stuff. I'm kind of introducing it as finished. It is not really finished. As you can see, there's two types of sleeves. I have this sleeve that I call more like kimono-esque. It's not as wide as I want it to, so I still need to change the pattern and make it wider, I think. So there's this sleeve. I'm gonna do like a very simple hem. Sometimes the words just don't come. But anyway, this is the kimono-esque sleeve. What do you think? I haven't done a finish either. I still need to do the hem because I don't know how to finish it. Because then I've done this gathered sleeve. I mean, look at how cool the trimming looks on the sweatshirt. I think I wanted to make a little bit a sweatshirt that's a little bit more upmarket, and I quite like it. I think it looks really good. Now, last night I asked my daughter which sleeve you prefer. Bear in mind she's a 15-year-old girl. Her opinion was that she likes this one because it's a shorter sleeve, and so it should be wider. And this one will look good if it was a longer sleeve all the way to the your wrist. And I thought, I can see your point. I can see your point. I'm still not convinced. I do like both of them. I think she might be right about the shorter sleeve being wider and being gathered like that with a longer sleeve. I guess I will have to make two more sweatshirts. One with a shorter, wider sleeve, and the other one with a gather like this, longer sleeve. But on that turn, I'm not gonna finish it on this video because I'm gonna jump onto something else. I'm like a little butterfly today, jumping from one thing to another. Let me show you what I was talking about in the intro. First of all, the sweatshirt I'm working. This sweatshirt, believe it or not, is a second-hand purchase in one of the places that I go. I think I mentioned it already, in Harlem. That is like a fabric, like a fabric scrap in the US. And there is another textile Harlem in Berlin. And this one I think is a similar, much smaller. Anyway, I got this lovely sweatshirt, which is like super thick and super soft. And it is actually, the lady had the labels, which normally you don't get when you buy secondhand textiles. But there was so much donated that she said that it was a very high cotton composition. Very high cotton and polyester, I think it was. But you can actually feel it. It's really soft. Anyway, the idea is to make my next one. It's white, but it's not nuclear white. It's like, yeah, it's not dirty white. It is white, right? So now I'm going to show you the textiles that I was talking to you in the beginning of the video. First, this is a jacket for one of my daughters. She's 15 now. I have twin daughters, they're 15. So this was age 10, 11 from Zara. I kept it because, come on, look at the gradients on the sequins. I've given so much away. I could not part with this. And I haven't cut it. It's a brand new jacket. I haven't cut it because I'm thinking I need to get a lot better before I actually cut it. I mean, what is special about it is that it's a lovely sequence that go from pink to black, passing through the gray or silver. But I mean, it is just sequence, so it's not and it's super special, but it's just so cute. The reason why I haven't, it has a lovely lining, very, very thin lining, a little bit stretchy. I haven't cut on it because it's just pretty and I wanted to make something special. I think playing around with the sleeves, with this fabric and the sleeves, for the sleeves on the white one, maybe not oversaturated, maybe just cut little pieces of fabric from here and create something similar to this. This was already a trimming, so that was a lot easier. Now, hold on to your boots, because this is one of my favorite things I've ever bought. Let me show you. This is also Zara. This is a beautiful dress that I wore for Christmas many Christmases ago. It's very small for me now, but look at the design. It's overblowing with the sequins. Look at the design. It has these beautiful flowers and it's all sequins and flowers. I kept it because it's just too beautiful to not. I haven't done anything with it because I want to do something special with it as well. Unfortunately, the bag is only just black sequins. And I say unfortunately because what is special about the dress is obviously the flowers. I don't think the camera makes any justice to it. The detail on the embroidery is just absolutely beautiful. So I'm thinking I need to really, really think before I cut this one, or I can cut it and use the bag first. And then when I'm really happy with what I'm making, and then get the flowers. So the white sweatshirt might have one or the other sequin trimming going through the sleeves. I might have either this one or this one. We shall see. In this video, I might finish it or I might not. So anyway, I hope you enjoying the video, and if you do, please subscribe. Let me crack on with this. Okay, I don't know if I can. This shows you how shiny and lovely. I don't know which part of it I like the most. I think what I might do is I might actually open up the sleeve, pick out every piece apart, and then just use one sleeve for once. I can keep absolutely everything else. And this is my dress. I wore this for quite a few, at least 2 Christmas parties we have at home. I used to have Christmas parties just before Christmas at home in London. And in one of them, I wore this one. I will never forget it. It's such a beautiful, I love the combination of the embroidery on the sequin. The embroidery is so rich. I don't know if you can see the colors. If there's any threads, I'll make sure that I cut it and clean up anything that might be there. But even even the tiny little flowers are so cute. I love these little tiny blue flowers. How you call it? Forget-me-nots. And this is I used to draw what I used to call alien flowers because I used to do weird things like this. And this flower reminds me of that. My alien flowers. Look at that. How beautiful. Yeah, and the sequin, the black sequin is a lot smaller. Yeah. I can't get over how beautiful this embroidery is. I really can't get over it. Yeah. Beautiful, no? And look at what I've done. I didn't break one, but I broke two of the needles. So I have cut all my pieces for the next one. I was gonna be cutting the flowers to place it in here. I kind of have to run out and I don't have the time to finish this one on camera. I will try my best to, if it's not on this video, I will put it in the next video. I cut all the pieces. These are the pieces. That's the other sleeve. And I was all ready to start cutting onto this from this fabric, these flowers, and place them on the sleeves. But I don't actually have the time to do this now. So I'm so sorry. I will definitely bring it on the next video. Machines, hey? I think sometimes they have a mind of their own. I didn't break one needle, I broke the two of them. I changed it from silver, gray. I don't know why I always call silver, gray silver. I think I know, but you know what I mean. I changed it from gray to white and I was trying to start sewing again and it just broke both of them. If you follow me for a little while, you know that the overlock is actually kind of new. It's only a couple of months old and I just don't know how to use it. Obviously, I broke two needles. Anyway, I need to find the needles. I need to know how to replace it. It's a whole thing. And today's kind of a day I need to leave early. So I can't finish the white hoodie. Hoodie? Sweatshirt. I can't finish the white sweatshirt. I'm not very happy about it. But then again, I was gonna rush the cutting of the flowers from the sequins and putting it, and I don't really want to rush it because I want to make a nice job on that. And I really like how unbelievably big the sleeves are. So this time around, I'm either, crunching them as I was showing you or just leave them as kimono type. I just want to say goodbye, but before you go, and when I went through all my boxes and everything of trimmings, I thought I had more trimmings. These, this is a beautiful pink trimming, also thrifted. And I'm wondering, let me see, there's some of the white here. It does look really pretty with the white as well. It's a little bit more subtle than the black flowers sequence on the white one. So I'm not 100% sure what to do. Obviously, these sweatshirts, you're gonna have to wash them by hand or at least washing in a delicate washing because I think all of this trimming might come undone. It's a little too delicate. I mean, the sweatshirt itself is fine. But yeah, I think in terms of washing, we're gonna have to be either cool wash or delicate wash or hand wash. I mean, we all take care of our clothes, so we know how. But putting a little bit of a delicate trimming onto it, I think you're gonna have to wash it, be a little delicate when you wash them. So that's it. I need to rush around. I need to go and do other stuff, and I need to figure out how to change the needles. I guess it's not that difficult, but I'm very disappointed. I wanted to finish the white one. So I hope you enjoy it. I am planning quite a lot of content coming up in the next few months, and I hope you'll be here for them. So yes, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Okay, so I finished the sleeves. I did a little stitch here to narrowing, the box split to narrow the sleeve. And these are my two sleeves. So I'm actually happy I end up with a brown. So the black one is, the gray one is gray and black. And the white one is white and brown. It is what it is. Let me put it together and I'll show you the white side.
It's our set.